It is a monster matchup, Jim Begley.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
So that's got things underway. Zaidu Sanusi. Ndidi. Lookman. And here's Osimhen. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's gone for it! First effort on goal. And that's a goal kick.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Zaidu Sanusi. Chukwueze. Osai Samuel. Chukwueze. Lookman. And here's Osimhen! And it's Osai Samuel. And here's Chukwueze. Osai Samuel's cross. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's Bakambu. Moved on forwards. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Zaidu Sanusi. Ndidi. Zaidu Sanusi. And it's played forward. Deftly away. And here's a corner. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Wan-Bissaka. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, nicely intercepted. Aim forwards. Chukwueze forwards and with intent. Mbemba wins the duel this time. Mbemba. That's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards. And that's an excellent interception. That's really well cleared. Lookman. Bakambu. That is good strength. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Lookman. Oh, perfectly measured that. Chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Twansebe. And it's played forward. Lovely feet. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he's heaved it away. Ndidi does really well to win the ball there. Bassi forwards and with intent. Osei Samuel. That's really well manoeuvred. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Lookman. Chukwueze. Twansebe. Mbemba, aim forwards. Is onto it in a flash. Bassi makes the interception. Chukwueze. Bassi. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Osei Samuel, gently done. Mbemba gets it away. Chukwueze. Bakambu. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Wan-Bissaka, driven forward, cuts out the pass. Ndidi. Chukwueze. Ndidi. And it's Iwobi. Kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Twansebe is there, and he can get that clear. Big chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That's a cute ball. Bakambu looking to run onto it. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Moved on forwards, and the counter is on. Ndidi. Sanusi, aim forwards. Iwobi. Zaidu Sanusi. Sanusi, shifted upfield. Now then, the ball's come loose. Zaidu. Plays in a cross. And the shot! Lofted upfield. Bakambu chasing after it.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Bassi. And he goes cross-field. Osei Samuel. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Great defending, strong and determined. Lookman. Chukwueze. Osimhen. Corner given. Sanusi goes short. Shot, surely! And that would have been some goal.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Osei Samuel. Bassi. Zaidu Sanusi. And it's played forward. Mbemba gets over and intercepts. Twanzebe. Short changes him with that pass. And here's Osimhen. Oh, that is rather wayward. Bakambu. Good play on the left-hand side here. Played into the middle. And that's been repelled. Out for a throw. Twanzebe. Oh, good spread. Chance to play it in. Oh, that's well done, really robust. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Thinks one through. He's in a great position here. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So, a breakthrough already. Wan-Bissaka forwards and with intent.
Cedric Bakambu really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Chukwueze. Cross goes in there. And it's hoisted clear. Throw it. Iwobi. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's been drilled forward. Iwobi. Lookman. And it's Sanusi. Aimed in towards the centre. And he won't reach that. Mbemba. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now that's well seen too. Ndidi. Nigeria have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
Well, this opening spell has been one big plus. They should look to add to it, not subtract.
Osimhen. Aim forwards. Oh, they could break here. That's a nicely weighted pass. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Moved on forwards. Nice interception, well timed. Chukwueze. And it's played forward. Wan-Bissaka. Nigeria have got themselves in front very early here. Osei Samuel. And it's Sanusi. And here's Iwobi. Oh, that's nice. And here's Iwobi. Osimhen shapes to shoot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Up he goes! Well, the ball's come loose here. And he's there to get it away. Osei Samuel. And here's Chukwueze. Ndidi. Nigeria leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Forward it goes. Now it's Osimhen. Chukwueze. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And it's Iwobi. Osimhen! Osimhen!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Wins the duel this time. Wan-Bissaka forwards and with intent. He's in plenty of space here. Bakambu. Osei Samuel attempts a clearance. Clears it away. Osei Samuel.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's really well manoeuvred. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Lookman is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Played out wide. Strong running down that left flank. And he's got his cross in. That has been knocked clear and reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, he's found support out wide. Cleared without complication.
Zaidu Sanusi.
Lookman. And it's made its way to him. Nigeria have a free kick. He's had a crack. Sanusi with the short one. Osei Samuel's cross. Defending of the desperate variety. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Sanusi. And Didi. Oh, can he get onto this? And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Lookman. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Keeper's got good distance on that. And here's Bakambu. Iwobi shifted upfield. Lookman. Now it's tries a shot! It's a loose ball. That's going to go a long way. Played out to the right. Shooting chance! That was no routine save.
Well, to be honest, he shouldn't have spilled that in the first place, but he recovered it really quickly, so no harm done.
Bassam. Ndidi. Chukwueze. And it's Osei Samuel. Ndidi. Iwobi. Whistle's gone, that's foul. It's hit the crossbar. Aim forwards. Bakambu looks to get on the end of this. Ndidi. Out to the right. Chukwueze, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Twanzebe looks to the other side, and now the breakaway. Lookman, Chukwueze. And here's Osimhen. Chukwueze. He's had a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Nothing wrong with Osimhen, with a definite foul there. Wan-Bissaka. Mbemba. Moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Referee's given a throw. Lookman. And it's played forward. Zaidu Sanusi. Oh, can he get onto this? Calmly anticipates. That's really well manoeuvred.
Cedric Bakambu really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's gone back to the keeper. Moved on forwards. Aim forwards. And he cuts out the supply. Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka, gently done. That's really well manoeuvred. And that's put paid to a promising move. Wan-Bissaka. Moved on forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Zaidu Sanusi. Sanusi shifted upfield. And it's Sanusi. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Wan-Bissaka. Twanzebe forwards and with intent. And it's played forward. Osimhen. Lookman. Osimhen. Wan-Bissaka, gently done. Ndidi. Osei Samuel, forwards and with intent. Twanzebe. That has been cut short. Iwobi. Osei Samuel moved on forwards. And that is as far as they're going to go. Wan-Bissaka. That's really well manoeuvred. Ndidi. Osai Samuel shifted upfield. Osimhen does well to get it back. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. He's got to be in here! Chukwueze. Over to the left. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Now it's Bakambu. Decent chance! Oh, extraordinary.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Chukwueze. Ndidi. Oh, this looks sharp. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, such a clever touch. And it's Ndidi. Chukwueze. Iwobi. And here's Osimhen. Osimhen! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Mbemba with the clearance. That'll be a throw. Lookman. Nice control. Lookman played out to the left flank. Sanusi's cross. That has been knocked clear. What a throw in. Oh, Red, nice interception. Aim forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Lookman. Chance for a shot! He's got it all! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Nigeria are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Iwobi. Nigeria couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Succumbs to the pressure. Osai Samuel. Chukwueze. Ndidi. Lookman. Chukwueze. Ndidi. Looking to break at pace. Looking here to chip it through. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he cuts out the supply. Chukwueze. Chukwueze shifted upfield. Now it's Osimhen. And it's Iwobi. Has a look and plays it forward. Calmly anticipates. Chukwueze gently done. Moved on forwards. Cuts out the pass. And back to the goalkeeper. Chukwueze. Osei Samuel, forwards and with intent. And it's played forward. That has been cut short. Iwobi. Approaching the half-hour mark. Lookman. And here's Osimhen. Osimhen is the guilty party there. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. That pass has been well intercepted. And that's really well manoeuvred. Osei Samuel. Ndidi. Zaidu Sanusi. Ndidi. Chukwueze. Now, what about a counter-attack? And here's Bakambu. Tries to dink it through. And the shot! Really well taken goal. And they are dragging it back. Game on again. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Chukwueze. And that is a little undercooked. Lobbed in behind. Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka shifted upfield. Zaidu Sanusi. Moved on forwards. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Bakambu chasing after it. Zaidu Sanusi. And here's the chance to counter. Ndidi. Zaidu Sanusi. And here's Iwobi. And it's Sanusi. And they've got a throw. Zaidu. Ndidi. It's anyone's ball now, and it's played forward. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
That's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He can run onto that. There's the shot!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Wan-Bissaka forwards and with intent. Out towards the flank. Oh, nice touch.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Lookman. Might be danger here. Lookman! And again the keeper stands strong. Bullish header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Wan-Bissaka. Aim forwards. Oh, nicely intercepted. Chukwueze. Ndidi. Sanusi, gently done. Tries to get it clear. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Iwobi. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Wan-Bissaka. That's really well manoeuvred. Now that's well seen too. Chukwueze. Ndidi. Chukwueze. Lookman! Wan-Bissaka shifted upfield. Bassi. Iwobi. And here's Osimhen. Osimhen! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Nigeria really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
That's an imaginative pass. And that has been clubbed away. It's run loose here. Chukwueze. Osai Samuel. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bassi. Lookman. Chukwueze. Aim forwards. Wan-Bissaka. Bakambu. Now he's off and running. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well read, nice interception. Wan-Bissaka, nicely aimed pass. Bassi. Chukwueze, moved on forwards, and he cuts out the supply. Oh, there's a probing ball, cuts out the pass. Osai Samuel, played over towards the opposite flank, and it's played forward. Lookman! Lookman! Aim forwards. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bassi, gently done. Lookman. And here's Osimhen. Wan-Bissaka. Nigeria, half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Now it's Bakambu. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And that's been won straight back. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Long ball by the goalkeeper. And Ndidi have it back and can go again. And it's played forward. Iwobi. Lookman. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And he shoots! And yet another chance goes to waste. Bakambu looks to get on the end of this. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Goes for a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Mbemba getting this one clear. Now it's Bakambu. Now that's well seen too.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Twansebe.
And that's really well manoeuvred.
Zaidu Sanusi.
Chukwueze moved on forwards. Mbemba clears it away. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Chukwueze. Chukwueze. Crunching tackle. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And here's Bakambu. And it's played forward. Lookman. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He came in hard, very hard. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Lookman! And claimed it back swiftly. Iwobi.
Zaidu Sanusi.
Ndidi. Lookman. And here's Osimhen. Moved on forwards. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, that's a nice ball. Skims one in. And he's cut it out. Lookman has created one goal already. Lookman. Lookman! Lookman!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
And it's Osei Samuel. Ndidi. And here's Osimhen. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And a chance! Defending of the desperate variety. Osei Samuel. Osimhen. Oh, Osimhen! It's in! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Wan-Bissaka. And it's hoisted clear. Ndidi does really well to win the ball there. Iwobi. Ndidi. Chukwueze. Done delicately. Oh, that's up. And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Lookman! Now can shoots! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. He's in, surely! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well played, important challenge that. Lookman. He has a look at... Can he finish? It's in! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish. Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Nigeria are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Is there any support? He might not need it. Osei Samuel forwards and with intent. And it's Osei Samuel. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Bakambu. He has found the way through. And he's managed to get free. He's having a shot! No mistake! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Zaidu Sanusi.
Now this could be a chance. Real chance! Lacking in accuracy. He's going to be disappointed with that.
Osei Samuel.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Iwobi is onto it in a flash. Iwobi. And here's Osimhen.
Osimhen! Goal! He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Nigeria
are having a ball here.
Mbemba. Twanzebe.
Aim forwards.
And it's played forward.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Lookman.
Great ball if he can get there. And that's a simple one for the keeper. That's really well manoeuvred. Well timed, excellent interception.
Chukwueze. Bassi shifted upfield. Zaidu Sanusi. Sanusi gently done. Lookman. Lookman. Bakambu.
Moved on forwards. That has been cut short.
Bakambu.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Aim forwards. And it's Osei Samuel. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And there's the end of the first half. Have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position.
Nigeria are looking as solid as I've seen for some time. All departments are working strongly, and this can do their confidence a whole power of good.
Nigeria have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already.
Substitutions taking place
gets things going for the second half.
Ndidi, Lookman, and here's Osimhen. Osimhen has been caught there, it's a foul. Oh, it's come loose. Charging forward, the ball at his feet. That is lovely. Iwobi wins the duel this time. That's good play. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Mbemba. Osai Samuel. Ndidi. Osai Samuel. And here's Chukwueze. That looks a good cross. Mbemba. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Zaidu Sanusi. Sanusi forwards and with intent. Iwobi. Takes a shot! He scored! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And it's played forward. Calmly anticipates. That has been cut short. Now it's Bakambu. Played into space out wide. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Osimhen. Twanzebe.
Played towards the other side. And that's really well manoeuvred.
Osai Samuel.
Zaidu Sanusi.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Chukwueze.
Zaidu Sanusi.
Bassi.
Bassi, gently done. Chukwueze.
Chukwueze shifted upfield. That's really well manoeuvred. aim forwards. Now that's well seen too. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Osei Samuel. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, can he get onto this? Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Bassi. Zaidu Sanusi. Iwobi. Ndidi. And here's Osimhen. Mbemba cuts out the pass. Twansebe. Moved on forwards. Keeper's got good distance on that. Mbemba gets over and intercepts. Up towards the front line. And he cuts out the supply. Bassi. Chukwueze. And it's played forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Mbemba. Twansebe. Wan-Bissaka. Moved on forwards. Oh, Red, nice interception. Ndidi. Chukwueze shifted upfield. Nice looking ball. Mbemba gets it away. Osei Samuel. Very nicely done. Now it's Ndidi. Chooses to go back. Shot at goal! He scores! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Twansebe chooses to go cross-field. And that's really well manoeuvred. That's the keeper's ball. Bassi. Zaidu Sanusi. Sanusi, gently done. And here's Osimhen. And it's Osei Samuel. That's very neat. Osei, he's had a shot! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Goes down, but nothing given. Wan-Bissaka. Bakambu, now he's off and running. Bassi has given away a free kick. Iwobi, aim forwards. Bassi forwards and with intent. Oh, easy pickings there. Osei Samuel. Oh, sweet feet. Bakambu. Bakambu. Lookman on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a third.
He looks a really hungry player right now. Quality ball. Bakambu looks to get on the end of this. Bassi. Bassi, gently done. Moved on forwards. It's just beyond his reach. Mbemba. And it's played forward. Calmly anticipates. Chukwueze. Bassi. And that's really well manoeuvred. Ndidi. Lookman. Iwobi. And it's Sanusi. Proves too strong. Bakambu. Chance here to counter. Bassi does really well to win the ball there. Osimhen. Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka goes forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Really don't seem to be so eager about their pressing just now.
Well, certainly compared to what we saw from them earlier in the game.
Well, I suspect it's a case of searching for a more defensive balance now, Peter.
He is just caressing the ball. Lookman. And the finish! He's kept it out. That's a great save.
Lookman really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
Aim forwards. Osei Samuel. Iwobi. Zaidu Sanusi. Nice defending, physical and effective. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That has been cut short. Chukwueze. Ndidi. Iwobi. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Zaidu Sanusi. Bassi. Ndidi. That's really well manoeuvred. Twanzebe. Mbemba. Mbemba, gently done. Great chance! cleared away. Oh, cracking ball. And again! No, it's wide.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
Ndidi. Lookman. Great defending, strong and determined. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Lookman. Osei Samuel. And he's there to clear it. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Ndidi. And it's Iwobi. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Chukwueze. Great challenge, time to perfection. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Osei Samuel gets over and intercepts. Moved on forwards. Bassi. And it's played forward. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Twanzebe. Driven forward. The pass has gone astray. Ndidi, gently done. Osimhen. That looks a good ball through. And the finish! Up towards the front line. And he cuts out the supply. Lookman. Almost an hour gone. And here's Osimhen. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He's having a go. Moved on forwards. Wan-Bissaka forwards and with intent. Gets it away. That's a lovely, neat pass. And that has been cleared. Lookman. Ndidi. Iwobi. Ndidi. Lookman. And here's Osimhen. Osimhen! Brought out the best in the keeper.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Oh, what a climb!
Mbemba.
Gets it clear. Bassi. Chukwueze. And it's Osei Samuel. And that was very necessary. Lookman. Bassi. Wins the duel this time. Some good work on the right flank here. And they can counter here. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. He's found a way through.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
That's a throw. Lookman shifted upfield. Sanusi aimed forwards. Now it's Osimhen. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. That is good, super running, sharp movement, came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. And we expected better and so did he.
Lookman.
Bassi. Wan-Bissaka, that's a sharp pass. Now it's Bakambu. Ball's played through, gets into some space. Sanusi attempts a clearance. There are a few waiting for it. Showing good feet. Real chance! Lookman on 2 now and looking for 3. Osei Samuel. Mbemba wins the duel this time. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That's really well manoeuvred. He's had a shot! Oh, denied at the last.
Osimhen clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
Aim forwards. Bakambu. Moved on forwards. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And it's Osei Samuel. Bakambu does really well to win the ball there. So what can they make of this? Bakambu. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, it's played into the area. And that's the keeper's ball. And it's played forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Zaidu Sanusi. Bassi. Iwobi. Bassi. Played towards the front line. Mbemba. Mbemba forwards and with intent. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Spread out to the left. Now here's the delivery. That has been knocked clear. That's tidy. Time to deliver. Crosses it in. And he thumps it clear. That's a throw. Great defending, strong and determined. Can he get onto this? Out again for a throw-in. Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka crosses it in. Clearly not happy with that. And here's Bakambu. Moved on forwards. Lookman. Osai Samuel. Iwobi. Aim forwards. Mbemba gets it away. And that is as far as they're going to go. That's really well manoeuvred. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Wan-Bissaka. And it's played forward. Now it's Bakambu. Cleared away. And it's Wan-Bissaka. Nice physical challenge. Could move up a gear here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Wan-Bissaka. Oh, this looks sharp. And that has been cleared. And that's put paid to a promising move. Bassi. Sanusi, nicely aimed pass. Wan-Bissaka shifted upfield. Chukwueze. Referee has just said play on. Tuanzebe. Wan-Bissaka looks to the other side. Moved on forwards. Out to the left it goes. Back into the... climbs up big! And that has faded wide.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Osai Samuel. Chukwueze, aim forwards. Lookman, and it's lofted through here. He's onto it in a flash.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's really well manoeuvred. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And it's dealt with by the outrushing keeper. It's gone out for a throw-in. Chukwueze. Bassi. Iwobi. And it's played forward. That has been knocked clear. Lookman. Lovely bit of skill. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Osai Samuel makes the interception. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Aim forwards. And he's there to clear it. Osai Samuel. Chukwueze. Chukwueze. Osai Samuel. And here's a big chance! Wan-Bissaka. Oh, there's a probing ball. Zaidu Sanusi. Ndidi. Lookman. Bakambu. Moved on forwards. Chukwueze. Lookman. Succumbs to the pressure. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Could try cutting inside here. Hit into the middle. Osai Samuel attempts a clearance. Lookman. Just about up to 75 minutes. Bassi. And it's played forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Has a look and plays it forward. Ndidi. Bassi. Chukwueze. Pinged towards the front line. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Bakambu. Decent chance! Herring after the ball here. Could be danger here. Real chance here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now who's going to be first to this? Osimhen! Osimhen! And they've got rid. Moved on forwards. Oh, nicely intercepted. Osimhen. Lookman! Oh, that's neat. Ndidi knocks it out wide. Can he deliver? Zaidu Sanusi. It's a great ball. Osimhen. Sanusi. Oh, great header! Defending of the desperate variety. Chukwueze played in, and it's hoisted clear. And it's Iwobi. Chance, surely! Gets good distance on it. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that's a throw-in. Lookman. And here's Chukwueze. Wan-Bissaka gets rid without sophistication. Chukwueze.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Lookman. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's really well manoeuvred. Do have a chance to counter here. And here's Bakambu. Osimhen. Mbemba cuts it out. Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka shifted upfield. Tries to get it clear. And the shot! Oh, terrific save.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
And here's Osimhen. Driving on and making good progress. Osimhen! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Ah, that's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Quality ball. Well read, nice interception. Aim forwards. Bakambu, now he's off and running. And here's Bakambu. Bakambu providing an outlet on that flank. Well read, and the danger is averted. Lookman. Sanusi, gently done. Bakambu.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Zaidu Sanusi. Lookman. Oh, what a ball! And he shoots! He's put his foot right through that one.
Cedric Bakambu really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That's been drilled forward. Osei Samuel gets across to intercept that. Bassi shifted upfield. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Twansebe. Quality ball. Bakambu. Oh, terrible pass. Zaidu Sanusi. Lookman. Iwobi. Bassi. And it's Iwobi. Lookman ploughing through the middle. Mbemba defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Mbemba moved on forwards, calmly anticipates. Chukwueze, and it's played forward. Muscular approach does pay off here. Osimhen does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Bakambu. Driving forward. Oh, look at the space here. Chukwueze with a fine tackle. Now it's Osimhen. Chukwueze. Osei Samuel. Chukwueze. Chance! He's kept it out, that's a great save. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Mbemba forwards and with intent. And here's Bakambu. Proves too strong. That's really well manoeuvred. Chukwueze. Osei Samuel. Moved on forwards. Ndidi. Iwobi. Lookman. Danger averted for now. Bassi have it back and can go again.
Zaidu Sanusi.
Ndidi. Chukwueze. And the shot! He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Cross in. And that's been well dealt with. They've played it short. He can get that clear. Now it's Bakambu. Spread out to the left. They get a throw in. Ndidi. Ball's gone out of play. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Zaidu Sanusi.
Bassi. And it's played forward. Chukwueze. Osai Samuel, forwards and with intent. Osimhen! Osimhen! Oh, terrific save.
Osimhen probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Five minutes left on the clock. Bassi. Osai Samuel shifted upfield. Aim forwards. And he's picked out the run. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Bassi. Chukwueze. Lookman. And here's Osimhen, takes a shot! Ball is over the line. Cuts out the pass. Moved on forwards. And that's a chance! And he hits the net! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
After 86 minutes, Still trying to make a game of this.
Bassi. Iwobi. Ndidi. Osai Samuel. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Firmly met. Chukwueze. That's a fat chance for a shot! Oh, smashing header! Couldn't keep it on target. Now that's well seen too. Iwobi shifted upfield. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And it's Iwobi. Oh, it's come loose. Wan-Bissaka. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Osimhen. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Mbemba, gently done. Now it's Bakambu. And that's been won straight back. Osimhen. Chukwueze. And it's played forward. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Bakambu. Lookman. Iwobi. Now it's Bakambu. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Ndidi. Zaidu Sanusi. Wins the duel this time. Delivered in. Defending of the desperate variety. Out of play for a throw. That has found him in acres of space. Brilliantly cut out. Iwobi. Osimhen. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. challenge. That's really well manoeuvred.
Lookman.
And he cuts out the supply. Aim forwards. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Moved on forwards.
Zaidu Sanusi.
And it's played forward.
Lookman.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And it looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's the throw.
Zaidu Sanusi.
Bassi. Ndidi. Osei Samuel. Osei Samuel shifted upfield. Lookman. Now it's Osimhen. Shoots! It's there! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka gently done. And that has been cleared. Chukwueze.
Zaidu Sanusi.
There will be a throw-in. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Osei Samuel, aim forwards. Lookman. And here's Boniface. Lookman! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product. That's a little off target. Boniface.
Lookman.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Tuanzebe.
Wan-Bissaka. Moved on forwards. Oh, nicely intercepted. And the referee brings it to a close. Nigeria pretty much in utopia. imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Undoubtedly gave us the perfect example of how you start a game of football. They came out with purpose, intensity, energy. They were determined to grab the initiative, and of course were duly awarded.